Hello everyone. In this video we're gonna learn about the analysis of motion through equation. So in this lecture we're gonna discuss about the equation, varieties of equation through which we can explore the motion of a body. Like that, let's take an example, that is x equals to 2t square minus 2t cube. This is the expression in the terms of x and t. So from this particular equation we're gonna derived velocity time equations and the acceleration time equation, what the kind of motion does the body follows, and what are the time where the body stops or accelerate in positive or negative. The whole scenario we can discuss in by only through this equation. The equation is x and t. All right, so if we solve the equation further, you just taking the common 2 and t, there t square, there will be 1 minus t. Okay, so putting t equals to 0 over here, we just getting x equals to 0. Okay, and putting t equals to 1, also there is x equals to 0. It means that there is a two value of t, that is 0. At t is equal to 0, the displacement of the body is 0, and t equals to 1, there is also displacement equals to 0. Okay, after that we have to find the velocity, that is v equals to dx upon dt equals to, first we differentiate this, then we getting 4t minus 6t square. So let's take common 2t, which is getting 2 minus 3t. All right, so let us putting t equals to 0, we are getting v equals to 0. So the initial velocity when the body start moving, the initial velocity equals to 0. After that t equals to 2 by 3, the velocity is also 0. So there is also a 2 time interval in which the velocity becomes 0. All right, then after that we have to find acceleration equals to dv upon dt. So now differentiate the equation once again, we are found of 4 minus 12t. Okay, then if t equals to 4 upon 3 second. Okay, just a second. If t equals to 1 upon 3 second, then the acceleration equals to 0 over here. So we just discuss all the stuff over here. So the timing where the velocity and acceleration is 0. So now we have to draw a graph. Let's take the graph first. Okay, then let us consider this is a point when here x equals to 0. Okay, t equals to 0. Over here the velocity equals to 0. At t equals to 0, velocity is equals to 0. At t equal to 0, velocity equal to 0. And at t equals to at t equals to 0 over here, we just getting the acceleration equals to 4 meter per second square. All right, you have to be see from the example, acceleration t equals to 0, acceleration is 4. So the acceleration is equal to 4 meter per second square. This is the random value actually I am taking. All right, then if this, draw the graph first. Okay, after the t equals to 1 by 3 second, let us take t equals to 1 by 3 second. Okay, that's okay. So if the body is started moving in this positive direction, let us consider that is acceleration is positive at t equals to 0. Then at t equals to 1 by 3, the acceleration becomes 0. So over here acceleration equals to 0. It means that acceleration is positive between them. Acceleration is positive in duration of 1 by 3rd second, and the velocity is at t equals to 0, the velocity is 0, and t equals to 2 by 3, velocity is 0. So the velocity is also positive over here. All right. Okay, in the next case we are going to discuss over here, that is t equals to 2 by 3. If t is equals to 2 by 3, here the velocity is equals to 0, so the velocity becomes 0 over here. All right, but acceleration is 4 meter per second at initially, and then it becomes 0 at t equals to 1 by 3 second, and then after the velocity start decreasing in this negative direction, because when you are putting, just take an example here, it is a equals to 4 minus 12t. Let us put the value to t is equal to 2 by 3. All right, t is equal to 2. Let put the value t equals to 2 by 3. So over here 4 minus 12 into 2 by 3, 3 4 is 2 and 4 is 8. Yet the minus 4 acceleration will become acceleration is in negative. Acceleration is in negative over here. So in this particular interval of time, the acceleration is negative over here, but the velocity is firstly increasing over here. Velocity is increasing and the velocity is decreasing, so the velocity is already positive over here, because velocity becomes 0, and here the velocity is continuously increasing and then decreasing, but velocity is positive over here. So this is the positive. Okay, and then body, then the velocity over here at t equals to 2 by 3, the velocity becomes 0, so the body take a turn back. So over here now the velocity is continuously velocity is become 0 over here. Then after that acceleration is always negative. After t by 2, acceleration is always negative, and the velocity is also increasing in negative direction. Velocity is also increasing, and after t equals to 1 second, the from here we are getting, after t equals to 1 second, the displacement of the body is equals to 0, so the body again reach its initial position after t to t seconds. So the whole analysis of this body can be taken. Okay, so let's take a recap that what we are doing over here. Initially we have to be find the x equals to equation of the x equation is given. All right, then we have to putting the t equals to 0, t equals to 1, we getting the displacement is equal to 0, and at t equal to 1 also the displacement is equals to 0. Then we find the velocity at t equals to 0, velocity is 0, and t equal to 2 by 3, velocity is also 0. So an acceleration at t equal to 1 by 3, acceleration is 0, and t equal to acceleration. So initially there is an acceleration of 4 meter per second over there, and velocity equals to 0, t equals to 0, x equal to 0. In the velocity is the acceleration is continuously decreasing and becomes 0 at t equals to 1 by 3. All right, but the acceleration continues decreasing, but acceleration is positive in this particular interval of time. So acceleration is positive and the velocity is continuously increasing over here. Velocity is continuously increasing because t is equals to 0 at velocity is 0, and the velocity continuously increases, so velocity is also positive. After that, after t is equals to t by 3, we just found that in at the interval of 2 by 3 second, the acceleration is negative. So the acceleration is negative in between what t equals to 1 by 3 to t equal to 2 by 3, and velocity is positive over here. Velocity is positive. All right, and then at t equal to 2 by 3, the velocity becomes 0. All right, and then in and body turns around and it goes through the acceleration in negative direction, with the velocity is also in negative direction. All right, so what type of question does it make from this particular analysis of this motion? The first question that will be previously asked in JEE means that which reason are the speeding up reason. Alright, we have to give it out the interval, that is in which region the speed is up and in which region speed is down. These are the question are asking in JEE means previous year, last year itself. Alright, so speeding up reason speeding up reason can be found by multiplying a dot b is greater than 0. These are the condition for the speeding up reason. All right, so for speeding up reason, we just have to multiply acceleration, that is 4 minus 2t into t into 4 minus 6t. Okay, that is greater than 0. Okay, so after that, arranging this term over here, what we are getting through the wavy curve method, we are getting the 3 points over here, that is 0, that is 1 by 3, and the another one is 2 by 3. Okay, and by using wavy curve method, I just go for it plus minus plus. All right, so the speeding up reason is is 0 to 1 by 3 union 2 by 3 to infinity. Okay, then similarly speeding down reason condition for speeding down is a dot v is less than 0. Is the condition. So the speeding down condition, speeding down equals to 1 by 3 to 2 by 3. In between that, the velocity is decreasing, and across the 0 to 1 by 3 and union 2 by 3 is infinity, that is a speeding up. So apart of that, there is lots of questions such kind of question that sometimes it will be asked in which time interval the velocity is positive. All right, sometimes it will be asked in which time interval velocity is positive. It will be asked then in which time interval that is acceleration is negative. Just take an example here. Just like that, it will be asked which time interval velocity is negative. So the velocity is negative during the interval of 2 by 3 to 1 second. These are the interval. So sometimes it will be asked which time interval acceleration is negative. Is negative. So the acceleration is negative in the time interval 1 by 3 to 2 by 3. No, 1 by 3 negative, 1 by 3 to 1, because acceleration is negative over here and also here, so acceleration is negative. Sometimes it will ask what is the displacement. Displacement of the body or object. So the displacement equals to 0, because where the body has been started, it will be finally end at that particular point also. Displacement equals to 0. All right, speeding up reason, speeding down reason I have already done. Then and it will be also asked that where does the velocity velocity become 0 at what particular instant of time? Where does the velocity of body become 0? So at answer हो जाएगा at what is that, at t equals to 2 by 3 second. So these are the kinds of questions that will be asked by giving the particular equation, and you just explore the equation and solve it, and you just divide the equation. You have to find the velocity function, velocity as a function of time and acceleration as a function of time. Then you have to explore what kind of what kind of motion does the body follows, the velocity is increasing or decreasing, and then after you just able to solve the such kinds of question that will be asked previous year in JEE. So in this video we are discuss about the analysis of graphs. After in the further video we just come across this kind of varieties of concept. If you have any kind of problem or any kind of query, you just comment below, or just okay, then bye bye, see you.